Alrighty, today we are covering our last topic involving scale factors. So we're going to look at a bunch of speed problems. So what you're going to see today are a bunch of problems similar to this one. However, they do get a little bit more complicated. So keep in mind that I will be watching your progress as you go through these slides. You do not have to answer the questions correct. And then after each question, you're going to watch a video of me walking through it, as well as I'm going to be available in the Google Meet for you to come in and ask questions as you're working through this. So that it's a little bit easier for me to help you as we go through this new topic. So this first problem says, if you travel 120 miles in 2 hours, what is your speed? So what we want to keep in mind here is that speed is always talking about miles per hour. So anytime we're looking for speed, we want to know how many miles we go in 1 hour. Right now, I know I go 120 miles in 2 hours. So some of you may be looking at this and already knowing how to scale that down, but I'm going to go through the process because the problems you're going to see today are not as easy to do in your head. So if I need to figure out my speed, or I want to scale this down to figure out how many miles I go in 1 hour, you're going to be doing a lot of work like this where you're given information like my first step here, and you need to scale it down to figure out your miles per hour. All we have to do is find our scale factor. So what takes me from hours to miles? Draw our arrow in. You can always go like that. And remember that our method is to take miles divided by hours. So 120 divided by 2 gives me a scale factor of 60. So that's my scale factor. So then remember, we can use our scale factor to scale up. I know I'm going to multiply here because my miles number was bigger than my hours number. So I'm going to take hour, multiply by 60, and we get 60 miles per hour. So my speed was 60 miles per hour. And again, I know some of you may have been able to read through that problem and think about that answer in your head, which is great. But I want to go through the steps because, like I said, the other problems you're going to see today aren't necessarily as easy to scale down in your head like that. So keep this method in mind. Find your scale factor, and then scale up or scale down.